Okay, so last video I kept you all hanging. A few guessing games in the comments. But I appreciate anyone who knew and did not spoil it for the others. There were some fun ones too. Someone said maybe I'm going to become a musician. Gone are those days, I think. Very confusing for someone who does not have any context, but I'm gonna let it stay that way for now. Alright, no more waiting. I am building a brass jewelry brand called Medini Lifestyle. Medini means the earth, fertile land, rich soil in Sanskrit. And I didn't want it to be just a nice sounding name. I want it to be the root where the brand grows from. So everything ties back to putting the earth first. That's why brass, because brass is infinitely recyclable without losing its strength or quality. And that's why I'm ensuring that the packaging is sustainable as well. The name Maidini is not separate from those choices, it's the reason behind them. Out of everything I listed last time, the passport covers, the art, the book, the wedding venue, none of those made the cut for various reasons. And if you had told me a year ago that I would be selling jewelry, I would have laughed because how? I had no jewelry design experience, no industry background. I was just someone who admired jewelry, like this one that I'm wearing right now. Some of you might know that I used to make digital illustrations, and if you've seen these two, both of them have statement jewelry pieces in them, and that was the part I loved drawing the most. So one day in the second month of my notice period, I just thought I'd try making something that might actually look good as an earring. It started with one design and then I had 10. I showed it to my friends, family, and they actually liked them. And I might have acted cool, but I really appreciated and needed that validation to keep going. So I took a month and the designs were ready in Procreate. That was the easy part. And then came the research, talking to industry experts, manufacturers, anyone who was willing to give me 5 minutes, give me some advice, or guide me on what the next step could be. It's a very unorganized sector, there's no standard playbook, and we all know India has a long way to go in terms of making it easy for people to do business here, which obviously makes it 10 times harder. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I just thought it up and I made it happen like I had some magic pencil. No. I want to keep this channel raw, share the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so, to tell you the truth, it actually went the opposite way. I thought I'd just launch with my own designs and just keep doing that because that's what I love. Turns out that's not how it works. Getting anything custom made is extremely expensive. What's considered minimum quantity by most people in the industry was a huge number for me for where I am right now in terms of packaging, jewelry, everything. It's all a numbers game. If you want to go niche, you better be rich. And on top of that, they were telling me I was making it harder for myself by refusing to compromise on sustainability. I honestly wouldn't even be able to start without making sure that I was not adding unnecessary waste to the planet. At the same time, ensuring that it's a good customer experience. So I told them I'm not taking the easy way out, even if things don't move as fast as I'd like. I'll get there slowly, and that is okay. For now, I'm just grateful that I get to curate my own collection and put it out there in the world. And maybe somewhere out there, see someone wearing something that we made at Maidini. I'm starting Maidini with jewelry, but the plan is to go bigger. Lifestyle products for you, your home, travel, and more. Not just bigger in terms of number of items I sell. I don't want to be another mass production brand which leads to everyone basically wearing the same thing and it breaks down in a week or a month and then you rush to the store to buy another cheap thing again. I want this to be about slow, conscious fashion that supports Indian artisans, and a superior customer experience that actually makes you want to come back and buy a high quality product. No matter which piece you buy at Maidini, the promise remains the same: sustainable at the core. And every sale will contribute to support the education of children and women in Kerala, not just traditional education, but arts as well, so that they are able to hopefully build that skill and make a livelihood out of it if they wish to do so. I don't think arts are supported enough in the country, and if I can do my tiny part in changing that somehow, then I'm absolutely gonna do that. Of course, I'm starting small, like everyone in the industry keeps reminding me. But isn't an underdog story just much more fun? Also, I have 500 subscribers. What? It might be a small number for some people, but honestly, it made me happy. And I'm really grateful to whoever decided to subscribe. I really appreciate that. In the next video, I'll give you a recap of everything that has happened so far. If you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments and I'll try to answer as best as I can. And I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, bye.